Hey everyone, Moan here from Moan Digital and Retro Fusion, and welcome back to the channel. We got some juicy gaming news to dive into today. From new hardware releases to major changes in digital gaming services, we'll talk about the return of a fan favorite dongle, upcoming restrictions on Nvidia's GeForce Now service, Sony's bold new strategy for single player games, and Sega's surprising decision to pull 60 titles from digital stores. Stick around until the end because it's a lot we have to unpack. Let's get into it. First up, if you've been hoping for a Switch Pro, you might have just gotten a new piece of tech to add to your collection. The beloved Switch Pro Dongle is making a comeback, now with a twist. It's coming in a new RGB Collection. For those who may not know, this dongle has been used by many Nintendo Switch owners to unlock higher resolutions and performance beyond the standard hardware offers. The new collection adds a flashy RGB aesthetic, which will likely appeal to those who enjoy customizing their setups. It's not exactly the Switch Pro some were expecting, but it's definitely an interesting addition for those modders and enthusiasts. If you're curious about what this might mean for your Switch experience, it's definitely worth checking out. I'll leave a link in the full article in the description below. Next up, Nvidia GeForce Now users soon face monthly playtime limits. There's a bit of a catch. If you're currently a paying subscriber or sign up for a paid GeForce Now subscription by December 31st, you'll be grandfathered into unlimited streaming until 2026, as long as you keep that subscription active. However, if you're on a free tier or let your subscription lapse, you'll hit with a monthly playtime cap. And if you go over the limit, you'll have the option to buy extra game time in 15-hour bundles, costing $3 for standard and $6 for the ultimate tier. So why the new limits? Nvidia said they want to continue providing exceptional quality and speed and keep queue time shorter for Performance Ultimate members. They also noted that 94% of users stay within this limit, but some of that might include free tier users, and this reasoning might sound a bit familiar to anyone who remembers mobile carriers claiming most people didn't need more than 2 gigabytes per data per month. It's a big change for cloud gaming fans and could shake things up if other services adopt similar models. Check the description for the full breakdown if you want more details on that shift. Moving on to PlayStation has revealed a new and exciting plan to release a major single-player game every year starting from 2025. This is huge for PlayStation fans, as it signifies a continued commitment to delivering top-tier single-player experiences, which we all know PlayStation does so well. From iconic franchises like The Last of Us to new IPs, Sony's aiming to fill that gap each year with blockbuster releases. It's a strategy that could make PlayStation even more of a must-have console for those who love narrative-driven, story-rich games. Personally, I'm pretty excited to see what they have in store. But it also raises the question, how will they manage to maintain quality while meeting this annual deadline? Only time will tell, but it's definitely something to look forward to. And lastly, let's talk about some major news from retro gaming fans. Sega is planning to remove over 60 of its classic games from online stores across platforms like Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. This removes the wave includes beloved titles from Sega Dreamcast, Genesis, and Saturn eras. Some highlights include Crazy Taxi, Sega Bass Fishing, the iconic platformer Jet Set Radio, and action-packed Shinobi. Gamers have until December 6th at midnight PST to grab any of these titles before they are gone from digital storefronts. But don't worry. If you already purchased these games, you'll still be able to download and play them even after they're removed from the store. Now, Sega hasn't given a specific reason for the removals, but there's a lot of speculation that they're making room for reboots or modernized releases for these classic games. Just a few months back, Sega was hiring for an open-world Crazy Taxi project and at the Game Awards 2023. They announced plans to reimagine Jet Set Radio, Shinobi, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Crazy Taxi for today's gaming audience. Sega also hinted in a new recent earnings call about the possibility of more movie based on their franchises after the massive success of Sonic the Hedgehog film. They even mentioned that timing movie releases alongside new games could be a powerful marketing strategy. So while we're saying goodbye to these digital versions, it's possible we'll see refreshed versions or adaptations of these titles soon. If there's a classic Sega game you've been eyeing, this might be your last chance to own it digitally before it disappears. Now that's all for today's roundup. Let me know in the comments which story you're most excited about or what you think these changes mean for the future of gaming. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss any future updates. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep gaming and stay awesome. Peace.